Welcome to the RJI Futures Lab, where we help you make your organization more innovative. I'm Ruben Stern. This week, 3 technologies that mine electronic web data to inform news coverage. A startup called Vocativ pairs journalists with data analysts who comb the hidden corners of the web using sophisticated search and surveillance tools. We sat down with the company's leader to learn how the technology fuels the reporting.
Vocativ aims to go beyond your average Google search. Using their proprietary software, the company scours the deep web to find news stories.
Boots on the ground, reporters out in the field, terrific. That will never go away. But we've seen an ability via the digital space to understand conversations and patterns to pick up news nobody else can. So the deep web is roughly 80% of the internet that Google doesn't touch. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, but far and wide, every language as well. Beyond the realm of social media, academic papers, open databases, public records, Web 1.0, Yahoo message boards, chat rooms, forums, anything and everything that is public and open, our technology can pick up. On top of the tech, we have a team of analysts. These are kids from Wall Street, security industry, quants. They sit on the technology, query it, and then they are paired with journalists on this side. So this whole funnel of technology is the base. It's the foundation of the company. We are truly a tech company with a media company built on top.
The company's data mining technology, along with its pairing of analysts with reporters, keeps them on the cutting edge.
There are stories where you don't expect them inside of data. Every industry other than media, they've been revolutionized by big data, whether it's healthcare, whether it's government, but beyond big data, there's Internet of Things. Hundreds of millions, if not trillions of devices communicating with one another, and we are going to work at collecting that data to figure out how we can get news and news stories from that. It's not unlike having your own private NSA, but powering a news organization. We were able to pick up a communication in ISIS forum, buried in the deep web, open forum that ISIS members and propaganda channels use to communicate to other followers, to build pipe bombs and shared pipe bomb recipes and instructions, and then target New York City subways, Texas, and Las Vegas. Social media is a vast, limitless world of information where people willingly broadcast, and that is rarely picked up. Nobody is using it to actually listen to what people on the ground are saying. You have first-person, on-the-ground sources at almost every single news event if you know how to go find them. Look towards data to find voices. It's still about characters. It's always about people. Data itself can oftentimes feel cold, but if data can be connected to an individual and an individual story, then we've done our job.
For the Futures Lab, this is Allison Prang.
The founder of Vocativ also owns a company that sells the intelligence software being used by the Vocativ team. That software is called OpenMind. Social media have become an important way to spot breaking news events as they happen. Banjo is one of the technologies newsrooms are using to monitor that social stream. We spoke with Banjo's Jennifer Peck to find out how the system works.
We're the largest collection of location-based social posts in the world. So we can take you to any place on the planet to show you what's happening in real time from the people who are actually there. We're monitoring every social signal on the planet. If you picture the world kind of broken up into, we have like 33 billion squares, and we're monitoring those squares all the time. And we know historically what is normal in a square. So Times Square may have a tremendous amount of content all the time, but if suddenly gun, fire, shooting is penetrating that area more, we know there's probably something happening there. Or when a plane is shot down in Ukraine and suddenly there are farmers in a field taking pictures that contain fire and smoke and all this debris, we know that something's happening. When something happens, do you want it 15 minutes from now? No, you want it right now. When someone put something out there 10 seconds ago, you want it 10 seconds ago. You don't want that 10 minutes from now or an hour from now. We have many news organizations, and they're using our enterprise platform. It gives them the ability to go to any place in the world and zoom in and see what's happening. But it also gives them the ability to rewind time. And it's really compelling for them to be able to go to a place, monitor what's happening to say, wait a minute, do we send a news truck? Do we send a helicopter? Do we send an entire crew down there to see what's happening?
A similar technology is called data miner. You'll find more information about that along with this video. Zapaday is a tool that goes beyond today's news to identify upcoming stories that newsrooms might want to cover. As the Futures Lab's Katie Mersman reports, the information is pulled from a wide range of digital sources.
Zapaday is a Dutch company that helps newsrooms prepare for news by curating calendars of planned events.
News agencies that we work with say, hey, 80% of news is planned. Better do it right, better plan it right. We don't make any predictions, we just listen very well what will happen. We listen to some 50,000 news sources and to hundreds of calendars that are online and to Twitter. About 0.7% of all tweets is about the future.
Zapaday combines software with a human editing team to gather events from around the internet and categorize them into different calendars, like news related to human rights or entertainment and culture.
They moderate what comes out of that into curated calendars, and that's what we offer together with a planning tool for newsrooms to make it easy to select stories. It can be idea generation. There's many newsrooms that really take one or a few lists to the morning meeting to actually tick off what to cover and what not.
Zapaday is creating a mobile version of the site's dashboard that journalists can use in the field. For the Futures Lab, this is Katie Mersman.
Zapaday is currently used by about 200 Dutch news agencies and is now expanding in the United States. And that's it for this report from the RJI Futures Lab. I'm Ruben Stern. We'll see you in the future.